Max Verstappen is a Belgian/Dutch racing driver currently competing in Formula 1. When he was just 17 years old, he became the youngest driver to compete in F1. By the age of 18, he won the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix during his debut for Red Bull Racing and became the youngest ever driver and the first Dutch driver to win an F1 Grand Prix. In addition to these feats, Max also holds several other firsts in F1 racing. Max is currently signed to Red Bull and will race for the team until at least the end of the 2023 season. With so many successes under his belt at the age of 23, it's hard to imagine where he'll end up. In this video, we'll reveal to you all about his life so far, his career, net worth, and his incredibly luxurious lifestyle, so make sure to watch until the end. Remember to give this video a like and subscribe to this channel for more videos on your favorite celebrities. Max was born in Hasselt, Belgium on the 30th of September 1997. Even though he was born in Belgium, he currently races under the Dutch flag as he says he feels more Dutch. He comes from a pretty decent line of motorsportsmen and women. First is his father Jos, who is a former Dutch F1 driver. Then there's his mother, Sophie Kumpen, who used to compete in karting. And then there's his first cousin once removed, Anthony Kumpen, who competed in endurance racing and is also a two-time NASCAR Welland Euro Series champion. Max got his first taste of racing at the age of 4 when he began karting. He competed in the Mini Junior Championship of his home province in Limburg, Belgium. In 2006, at the age of 9, Max graduated to Rotax Max Minimax class and won the Belgian Championship. A year later, he won the Dutch Minimax Championship. Then in 2009, at the age of 12, he joined Team Pex Racing. The same year, he won the Flemish Minimax Championship and the Belgium KF5 Championship. In 2010, Max entered the big leagues, so to speak, when he moved up to international karting. He was signed to CRG, a kart chassis manufacturer, to race in their factory team at World and European Championships. At the KF3 World Cup, he finished second to more experienced Alexander Albon. Interesting fact, Albon eventually became his Formula 1 teammate at Red Bull Racing. Keep watching to hear more interesting facts on Max. In 2011, he won the WSK Euro Series in Perilla-powered CRG, and the following year, he was picked for the Intrepid driver program to race in KF2 and KZ2 classes. In 2013, he took the next natural step by moving over to race car driving when he was given the opportunity to experience the next level of racing at the Pembrey circuit in Wales. During the rest of the year, he tested for several Formula Renault 2.0 teams, and during one of them, he set a faster time than more experienced drivers, including Tatiana Calderon and Eddie Xavier III, clearly showing the racing industry that he means business. In 2014, it was announced Max would make his racing debut in Florida Winter Series. In February, at the second race weekend, he won his formula race at Palm Beach International Raceway after he started from pole. And towards the end of February, he won his second race at Homestead Miami Speedway after beating Nicholas Latifi by 0.004 seconds. The following year, Max drove in the FIA European Formula 3 Championship for Van Amersfoort Racing, where he finished his maiden car racing season third. In August 2014, a month before his 17th birthday, Max joined the Red Bull Junior team after testing a Formula Renault 3.5 car. He also considered an offer from Mercedes to join their driver development program, but ultimately went with Red Bull. In his first race at the 2015 Australian Grand Prix, Max ran in point scoring positions until he was forced to retire due to an engine failure. However, at the subsequent race in Malaysia, he qualified 6th and finished the race in 7th place, scoring his first Formula 1 points age 17. This meant he broke the record of the youngest driver to score World Championship points. After that, he unfortunately failed to finish with points in China due to engine failure in the last lap, Bahrain due to electrical issues, and eventually settled for 11th place in Spain. The 2015 Monaco Grand Prix was quite a setback for Max after he was involved in a high-speed collision with Romain Grosjean. Max apparently clipped the back of the Lotus on the approach to Saint-Devote and flew nose first into the barriers at high speed. Not only was he given a 5-place grid penalty for causing the accident, but he was also branded dangerous by Felipe Massa, the Williams driver. Max was, however, quick to hit back by reminding Massa that he himself had been involved in a similar incident during the 2014 Canadian Grand Prix. And that's what we call an epic mic drop moment. From here on out, Max continued to regularly finish in the points, as well as achieving his best finish of the 2015 season in Hungary by finishing 4th and equaled this result at the US Grand Prix. At the end of the season, he received 3 awards at the FIA prize-giving ceremony for Rookie of the Year, Personality of the Year, and Action of the Year for his overtake on Felipe Nasser around the outside of the Blancmont corner at the Belgian Grand Prix. In May 2016, Max's career really took off after Red Bull announced that he would be replacing Daniel Kvyat after the Spanish Grand Prix onwards. Making the announcement, Red Bull's team principal, Christian Horner, said Max has proven to be an outstanding young talent. His performance at Toro Rosso have been impressive so far, and we're pleased to give him the opportunity to drive for Red Bull Racing. Clearly, he didn't disappoint, because in 2020, Max signed a contract extension to race for Red Bull until the end of 2023. He hasn't let up on achieving more titles either. At Silverstone, he won the 70th anniversary Grand Prix, and he came in second at the Spanish Grand Prix. At the 2012 Belgian Grand Prix, Max finished in third. So what do you think a 23-year-old race car driver is worth? Quite a bit of money, really. Despite not yet winning World Championship during his 6 seasons in Formula 1, Max is said to be worth around $60 million. And the man that is being described as a once-in-a-generation talent sure knows how to spend his millions. For starters, his car collection will make anyone drool, whether you appreciate cars or not. Amongst his many sets of wheels, Max used to own his Aston Martin DB11. He no longer owns it, but let's just say it has been described as the street-legal version of James Bond's DB10. While it's not the only brand of car he owns, he clearly has a thing for Aston Martins. This supercar collection has included an Aston Martin Vantage, an Aston Martin DBS Superleggera, and an Aston Martin Valkyrie. The later, sometimes referred to as the baby of designer Adrian Newey, comes with a 6.5-liter V12 engine and a price tag of around US $3 million. The Vantage has some pretty impressive stats too. It too comes with a V12 engine that can reach 0 to 60 in just under 3.5 seconds. As for the DBS Superleggera, it sticks with the superb V12 engine formula and 725 horsepower that will leave you with one very giant grin on your face. Besides Aston Martins, Max also owns a Ferrari Monza SP2, a Ferrari 488 Pista, a Renault RS01, and a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Another set of wheels Max has acquired needs a parking space a little bigger than your average garage. Well, it isn't exactly a set of wheels, but more of a set of wings. He apparently owns a private jet because why not, right? Max is said to have bought his jet from Sir Richard Branson. It's a Falcon 900 EX, which comes with a price tag of $7.8 million. Moving on swiftly, as most car drivers do, Max calls Monaco home and recently bought himself a 16 million pound pad. And yes, it has all the trimmings and all the frills, and apparently his mother decorated it for him. Unlike most other race car drivers though, Max likes to keep a low public profile, which means we don't have any other details on his home. Sorry about that. While he definitely lives large, he also has a big heart when it comes to helping those less fortunate and in need. In 2019, Max was the official ambassador for the Wings for Life Foundation and a non-profit organization that raises money and awareness for spinal cord injury patients. He even did their crossbar challenge and raised US $15,000. Something else that might have got away from you about Max is that he competed in Formula 1 for more than half a season before obtaining a road driving license on his 18th birthday. We guess you don't need a license to drive, right? Professionally, if that makes any sense. It's just that it helps. Only kidding, do not drive without a valid license. Also, by taking part in the first free practice at the 2014 Japanese Grand Prix, Max became the youngest driver to take part in a Grand Prix weekend as part of his preparation for a full-time place with Scuderia Toro Rosso in 2015. He is undoubtedly one of the most promising rising race car drivers of our time, and in the right car, could be unstoppable. But as he himself says, I think you can improve on everything. You're never perfect. That's all we have for you on Max Verstappen for now. Thanks for watching. Head on over to the comment section and let us know what you thought of this video, or leave us a few suggestions of who you'd like us to cover next. Take care.